This week, our Community Heroes celebration continues, and be sure to stay with us on Braves Live after the game, as we will show you our full feature highlighting the Big House Foundation and their founders, Blake and Micah Melnick. Jeff Francoeur, Nick Green, they got a lot of coffee in them early. They helped present them with their award and their honor today. And the Community Hero honor this morning continues throughout the afternoon as they met the ball players this morning, and they'll be with us throughout the day enjoying the ball game. They're now being treated to a day worth of surprises, a whole lot of fun, and well-deserved.
We continue our 4th annual Community Heroes Week, where Fox Sports South and the Atlanta Braves celebrate 5 inspiring heroes who have made a significant impact in their community. This morning, we got to celebrate husband and wife team Blake and Micah Melnick, founders of the Big House Foundation, an organization that focuses on impacting the lives of children in foster care in a positive way through meeting their needs and serving their foster families. And myself and Nick Green had a great chance to hang out down there and be a part of that. And now Kelsey's got Blake and Micah around, and take it away, Kelsey.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, down here with Blake and Micah now, and you guys just thought you were having a regular outing with some of your foster families at the game today. When did you realize that something else was going on?
Yeah, I don't know, when they brought the check out, I mean, we had no idea. We were so excited to have our families here, and we thought they were the heroes being honored, and they are the heroes in our eyes, but it's just been crazy to have all that's happened since then. So.
And Micah, in college, you decided that you had a passion of helping children in foster care. What inspired you at that age to start this?
Yeah, so my parents had become foster parents, and their experience really changed my life and the children that they cared for. But what we saw was that when the community had ways to get involved with children in foster care, they wanted to meet the needs, they wanted to take care of them. We just needed to provide them with ways to get involved. So we began in college because we knew at that point we didn't feel like we could be foster parents, but we could do something, and we believe everybody can do something, and so that's really when it started.
And today, not only are you both foster parents, you've helped over 12,000 kids in Alabama in the foster care system. What would be next for this organization?
Yeah, so we've done a lot of work so far in the last 10 years, and we've been able to serve our families in a lot of ways, but what we're looking forward to most is expanding our facility. So we're going from the current house we live in into a new facility coming up soon, and we're raising money for that so that we can have a place where families come and not only receive resources, but they're able to build relationships with each other and live in community and gather. And so we're really excited about what that looks like for us.
Well, I know both of y'all's lives revolves around helping other families and helping kids who need it. But now today, this is about you guys, and you two are being honored for the work that y'all have done. What has it been like for you to have this day about you guys and just to be here? How special has it been?
Yeah, it's just been totally humbling today to know that so many people believe in the dream that we have and have supported it. And over the last 10 years, you know, our community has stood behind us and given so much to our dream to make lives for children in foster care better. And so I think today is just crazy. We don't even know what to do with ourselves.
And I know you guys said you have how many people here? Over 160? Yeah. How special has it been for you to not only be here honored on the field, you got a tour of the clubhouse, you got to meet a lot of the players, but to have all of these people who you've helped to be able to take in this day with you?
Yeah, it's been great. So the fun thing about Big House is that when we do something with Big House, it's all of our friends, because we love these foster and adoptive families, and that's the people we want to spend time with. So getting to come to a Braves game with them has been so fun, and seeing the smiles on the kids' faces and getting to walk out on the field and meet players, it's just so cool.
Well, Micah and Blake, this day is about you guys. I know you guys are constantly helping other people, so I hope you two can relax. Enjoy this with your friends and family here. Congratulations on being named an Atlanta Brave Community Hero, guys. We'll get it back up to y'all in the booth.
Okay, Kelsey, thank you very much. Well done. As Acuna tracks down that deep drive from Josh Bell, who is 0 for 3. If you'd like more information about the Big House Foundation, please visit their website, bighouse.org. Actually, it's ourbighouse.org. And if you know someone who should be honored during our next Community Heroes Week, you can nominate them by visiting braves.com/inspire. Big tip of the cap to Rolanda Gaines of our staff with Fox Sports. She is a tireless worker, a big believer in this week, as we all are. And Jeff, I salute you. Quick turnaround tonight. It's not a, shall we say, relaxing morning for anybody after the late game last night. You were out there meeting those folks, and looked like you were having a great time.
I was so glad I am. You know, it'd be lying if I didn't say you go to sleep last night, you get up this morning thinking, oh my gosh, I got to come in and do this. And Then you get here and you go out there and you see what they're doing. You see all the friends with them. You're like, you know what? I don't think getting up was too bad.
Yeah, they had a full house.
Oh, they had the whole field down there.
Line
awesome.
caught into the shift. Moran's retired, 2 out.
We continue our Community Heroes Week by honoring Blake and Micah Melnick, founders of the Big House Foundation, back in 2007 over in Lee County, Alabama. Micah's parents became foster parents for the very first time, and through their experience, Micah was witnessing what the children go through, often overlooked in that system. And because of that, her and her husband began a foundation that you will now see is very deserving of our honor.
Blake and Micah are very giving people. I mean, they are just constantly thinking about how they can use their time to benefit other people. They both grew up in Opelika. They met there. They were high school sweethearts. When Micah went to college, her parents decided to foster.
Her parents became foster parents in 2007, brought in a sibling group of 5, and were pretty overwhelmed.
It just created this, vision in her. And then when she and Blake got married, that was what they decided.
And so it was a very personal connection to the world of foster care.
Big House Foundation is a nonprofit that helps support foster families, specifically in Lee County, but because of the need, they've grown to other counties as well.
Their mission is to connect the needs of foster families with the generosity of the community. It's very personal. We get to know the families, we get to know the kids that we're serving.
It's really both of them together that do it. Big House thinks about things that we don't even know we need.
It's not just like, oh, we want to give you this. It doesn't really matter if you need it or not. They wanted to create programs and events that were really wanted and needed.
The journey through foster care is so difficult that having a resource like Big House that can take some of the daily things out of it is huge.
To do sports, to do trips, to do after school things, to have clothes that their peers are wearing, it normalizes them. It just helps take care of all that stress so that you can continue to foster and to do that well.
They're trying to restore dignity to a situation where dignity has been taken.
Every interaction with Big House, whether it's a foster parent, a social worker, or a kid, just feels loved and feels important.
They've inspired other people to look for the needs and to look for ways that they can help. I wish every county could have a Big House to help support foster families in that way.
They deserve to be recognized as heroes because they are. I know that for the kids that they've impacted, they are heroes.
Knowing that there's somebody there to back you up that can really, truly understand what you're doing there's no way to describe it. I mean, they are for sure heroes. They'll be very surprised.
Just to know that other people see and appreciate what all they're doing, they'll just feel satisfied and feel loved and appreciated, which they should.
Micah and Blake Melnick, you may think you were here for the rest of the Big House families to spend a day at the Braves game, but the real reason you're here today is because the two of you have been selected for the 2019 Atlanta Braves Community Heroes.
Completely surprised. I had no clue what was going on.
I just kept waiting for them to say, okay, and we're honoring all the families. I don't know, it just kept going on, and I was thinking, when are they going to bring up the families? And then we realized it was for us, and we were just blown away.
It's just neat to see people getting recognized for good things that they're doing in the community. That's what it's all about.
On behalf of the Braves Foundation and Fox Sports South, we're going to donate $5,000.
Oh man, we're so excited. I don't even know because I didn't know it was coming. Like, we got to go think about it, but we're so excited.
I think this just takes it to another level.
You will be honored on the field during today's game, so your story can be heard throughout Braves country.
Everything they're doing is to help all these kids progress and do as well as they can, enjoy growing up.
Knowing the kids and the parents, we just love them, and we want them to have the best life, and we want them to have the best options and opportunities, and so whatever we can do to make that happen, we're willing to do.
They know and they care and they follow through, and the kids really respond to that. I mean, they see it and they love Big House.
Not everybody's called to foster, but everybody can do something, and it makes them feel more connected to kids in foster care who are normally an invisible population.
You know, these kids need to be loved on too, because they're the future, and we need to take care of them and to cherish them, and they're all just sweet and need to be loved.
To make a donation or find out how else you can help out Blake and Micah, visit their website, ourbighouse.org. See if you can contribute to the big difference they are making in their community. And if you want to think of anyone you could possibly believe would be a good recipient of the Community Hero Honor next year, visit braves.com/inspire to make that nomination. And maybe Nick and Brian will be telling their story on Braves Live in 2020.